Hello and welcome back to another edition of Panzer Corps, and it's finally Grand Campaign 42. So let's switch into the game and actually get this thing started. Nope, not multiplayer. Grand Campaign 42. Rommel, everything stays standard, and we want to import our core, obviously. Welcome back to active duty, Herr General. You and your men have arrived just in time. You must defeat the Soviet winter offensive and resume our advance into Russia. As your Generalfeldmarschall, I will keep you informed of your objectives and share intelligence with you as it becomes available during these briefings. Before you lead your troops into battle, let me explain our current situation. Despite our impressive gains from last year's Operation Barbarossa, we have failed to achieve our ultimate goal of defeating the Soviet Union. Our initial advances have been stalled by weather and harassed by seemingly endless formations of enemy troops. In order to stabilize our lines, your first task is to oversee the withdrawal to Vitebsk. The only way to ensure the success of this mission is to maintain an open rail line straight south to Vitebsk so that our convoys can safely be evacuated. To that end, it will be your responsibility to escort at least 4 convoy units to any position south of the Dvina River. The convoys will be placed under your control as soon as they are ready to depart. So be ready to issue them orders when they arrive in the northern edge of your operation area. If you are able to maintain control of the rail line, it should make your task much easier, as the convoy units can be sped south by train very rapidly. Be warned that the Soviet units have been spotted interfering with our rail lines, so you must clear these forces first to ensure safe, speedy travel for our convoys. Additionally, expect fierce attacks from both the west and the east as Soviet Siberian reinforcements press the assault forward. Be warned, failure here is not an option. And now, if you will excuse me, my train is departing shortly. Yeah, that's absolutely promising. So we can have 5 SE units, and now we can go up to 4 stars. So hi Trangilli, hi Greg. Welcome to 42, and let's switch into it. And we got an, well, what's that? Very outdated Panzer III, but it's a Panzer III nevertheless, and I'm desperately in need of Panzer IIIs anyways. So first of all, let's recap the situation of our forces here. And then let's do the transition to the 42 Corps. So we have Wehrmacht infantry here. I think it's good to keep them above 3 stars. Let's not be overly greedy. We have Ole here. Yeah, he's cheap. Let's give him elite. And let's give him 1 point of overstrength. I will give all my hero units 1 point of overstrength just to make them a little bit more survivable and easily recognizable as well. But I don't want to go up to 12 or 13 strengths with my hero units, because then they basically become roadblocks and don't get attacked by the AI. That's certainly helpful, but I think a little bit, yeah, boring. And yeah, let's keep it 3 stars. 3 stars. And now the tanks. That's quite a mess. So the plan. The ideal situation would be that we have 1 Panzer IV and 2 Panzer IIIs for each division. But the problem is the Panzer IIIs are phasing out, and I don't have Panzer IIIs at the moment. Only 2. So I think it would be kind of a waste to invest in getting new models of Panzer IIIs. So let's first of all get rid of the captured Soviet units, just to clear things up. So what I want here, I think, is 8th Division convert Kerscher into our best available Panzer IV. That's 8th Division also. So I will think about elite here, and I simply don't want to mess this up, so I will think about this a little bit. So we have 10th Division here. So my plan is to get one good Panzer, one long-barreled Panzer IV for each division, one short-barreled Panzer IV, and then one long-barreled Panzer III as well. So let's not mess this up. So 10th Panzer Division has already a Panzer III here, that's fine. Then this will be the Panzer for the 8th Division. So 10th and 8th already. Yeah, Richard Martin. If you have come to watch me suffer, you have come to the right place, I think. So I'm getting a little bit confused here. So 8th Division has already a strong Panzer IV. They are lacking one. So now, well, Panzer IV-F, Panzer IV-F. So the 8th Division is set with Panzer IVs. So the 10th Division still needs one of the heavy ones. So we will use Heinz Rondorf and convert him to a Panzer IV also. And he now is the tank for the 10th Division. So that's 10th. I have to take a look at the naming convention. Yeah. That's 10th Panzer Division. I don't actually know how to. So now that's Rondorf. Let's check if we have written him correctly. Yeah, that's Heinz Rondorf. So let's first finish off the 8th Division. So we have Kerscher here. We have Bauer here. Yeah, I think staying above 3 stars. It's expensive, but let's do it. And then they need a Panzer III. So since we don't have any, let's upgrade this to a Panzer III. This will be mighty expensive, but let's do it. So 8th Division is set. Then let's take a look at the 10th Division. We already have the small Panzer IV here. We have the big Panzer IV here. And we have the Panzer III here. Perfect. So, and this will be our freeloader. He is not part of the division. We will upgrade him to smaller Panzer III. Don't want all with the big guns. That's done. And he is an additional unit we can set down. So now we have utilized all of our tanks. Panzer Flam. Let's see. He's still used in 42, I think. Let's see. Well, Richard Martin, I'm probably never going to spend all the prestige here. It's just about staying historical. And it's a measurement of how well I do the prestige. So yeah, let's keep them at 3 stars. I worked hard to keep them at 3 stars, so let's do it. Let's keep the scouts in working order. Nothing new here. Then anti-tank. That's very interesting now. So the 8th division is getting a Marder. So, and the 10th division is getting a 5 centimeter puck. So that's now switched around, and he will get upgraded to a Marder. And switched to the 8th division. And it's good to take a look at our units anyways. So next up, we can upgrade our Panzerjägers finally to Sturks. Then the artillery will keep at 11th strength. The very big guns we will upgrade to 12th strength because high gravity shadow, because of their rate of fire at 11th strength they do nothing. They do exactly the same amount of shots as at 10th strength, so 12th strength is advisable. We can finally upgrade our Nebelwerfer. Now we can profit a little bit from having the Taut version. So Sturks, they can remain as is. This hurts a little bit, but will be fine in the end, I hope. So another thing that happened is that the 88 centimeter flak got integrated into the regular Panzer division. So we'll reflect this. That's now 8th division, and that will be the 10th division. He doesn't have a name for now, so let's keep it as is. So, Air Force. I think I finally want to get rid of the E model. Let's keep it. Just we'll go regular replacements all the way for the Air Force, I think. And Müller, we are not very interested in him, but Rudel definitely can finally get an upgrade for his Stuka. And you have to keep in mind that if we get new models, I'm not going to replace them in a couple of weeks. So even if we get another upgrade now, Rudel has to stick with his plane, at least until the summer offensive. So getting new equipment is meaning we keep that equipment for a while. So Helmut Land, he has already the F version. That's fine. Probably not going to deploy anyone else, and the other ones are fine. So now let's think about overranks. Where are my hero units? Well, he finally got a hero. He is Klein. And he has movement. And yeah, other than that, Cash, let's give you 1 point of overthanks. Rondorf, let's give you 1 point of overthanks. And then I think we are set. We can get Rudel 1 point of overthanks, so I not mix him up with Müller all the time. Then I think we can finally do the deployment here. But I like to take a look at my units and reflect on how they have been doing. And so far I'm very pleased with the performance of most of them. Yeah, that's fine. So let's take a look. The rail line goes down here. It seems we are not in control of the rail line at the moment, so there could be something in here. Could be something in here. They could... Nah, here's not rail line. There could be something in here. So that looks safe. We have to at least defend 4 targets for marginal victory, so that should be easy. And I'm not going on the offensive this time. The only thing I'm considering is taking out, I think, this airfield, because we need an airfield around here, and this will deny the Soviets a base of operation, because the next airfield is quite far away for them actually. It's back out there. And yeah, let's see. Whew. I think the Soviets will have the initiative here. So they will go down on us pretty massively, I think. So let's see. The 10th division, I think we will try to put on this side. I will just put down some units right away. Let's take a look. Not sure if I'm even trying to defend in the south for the moment. Oh, well, it's a huge map, so I must not get lost. I'm not sure if I want to defend this airfield. So, heavy infantry down. I think some Kratschützen are nice to get intel around here. I definitely want my artillery down. This might get switched around, but for the moment I'll just drop them as is. Tenth Panzer Division. Yeah, probably it's a good idea to defend to the south a little bit. Then we have Puck, we have 8th Division. Wow, this map is really huge. Probably the flux will be a good idea to put right in the center here. 8th Division flak, probably a good idea around here. We have one support Nebelwerfer. He should be in the thick of the fight, so let's put him down here. 8th Division. Yeah, it's tricky. Flum probably in the center, able to react. Our big tank up to the front. Probably stuck. Additional defense around here. Stuck. Yeah, probably one to the south. One stuck here, one stuck here. The Marder will put down to the south a little bit. Then I want to deploy my Air Force. Just to be able to protect everything a little bit. And that's a little bit problematic because I can't cover a lot here. We have already anti-air defenses here, but there's an airfield, so let's put him down. Here we have already an 88, here we have already an 88. One up there. Still probably one over here. And Lehmann, he has a lot of defense. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to deploy him. Rudel will keep out of it for the moment. And we can still deploy 7 units, so let's see. 2 tanks. You'll go to the center. 10th Panzer Division, let's get you down here. 8th. Don't want to get flooded up here. And 8th Division. So let's take a look. Ulladir. Probably useful to start attacking to the side. I think at least one scout is very advisable. One Gebirgsjäger to the north to secure myself a little bit more. I think I still want more infantry. So 8th Division. Something might hit me from this side. We can deploy one more unit. Level bomber might be nice. Helmut Land might be nice, just to add a little bit additional firepower. And there's nothing more I can deploy. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's take a look. This seems good. This seems good. Here we can switch out the 88. Actually, yeah, that's not helpful. This is already defended. I can't deploy here. Let's get him to the north. Maybe we are able to react here. So those hopefully are not threatened, but I can't defend them anyways. Yeah, we need air defenses around here desperately. So let's do it like this. And then I think we are ready to go. So, and yeah, Greg, I agree. I absolutely enjoy having the Stooks now. And, well, let's see. Must be nice to have so many heroes to keep track of. Yeah, we have lost one, I think. Wirnsberger did bite the dust in the Demyansk pocket, but I think that's somehow fitting. So, enough of that. There's no way to plan for this anyways. Yeah, this little partisan here, if he goes in here, that's fine. Let's enter turn. Wow, that's already very bad. That's already super bad. Wow. That's very unfair. But that seems to be it. So, let's see, I expect a lot of units. Well, this partisan most likely won't be alone. So, getting rid of this KV could be helpful. I have no way of reaching him. But we don't have to be aggressive. So Kasha already took a lot of damage. That's not nice. We could force surrenders in here. But the situation at the moment is pretty chaotic. So we might be able to damage a plane if we get him out of the way. I don't want to get in range of him. My movement here is super blocked, but okay. Clearing out a way for my units here, I think, is a good idea. We are not threatened at the moment. Yeah, but there's more stuff around here. So I don't need to be aggressive in this direction. Let's try to clear the way for further advances. Hope there are not tanks hidden in there. Yeah, the Panzer 4 is actually better equipped to deal with this. And then ideally I can force surrenders. I don't plan on attacking here anyways. So I will just retreat out of here. Forcing a surrender on him is not helpful. We can go back there any moment we want. I just want to be efficient with cleaning out those units in the center. Move up. Well, one moment. Is there a plane in firing range? Nope. Completely out of position. But I will keep him around for the moment. No. That's actually not. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? And that at least remove the threat in the center. Now, here I don't want to expose myself completely. Hopefully that's a nice defensive setup. And I don't plan on exposing my units early on. And the most important thing at the moment is getting rid of the enemy air force. But how? That's the question. Wow, that actually does a ton of damage. Let's go for it. Move back. I very much don't plan on going on the offensive at the moment. Here we know there's an attack coming from this direction, so I can actually use this. Then those have to go down. How do we do this? This partisan unit needs to die first. And I will give up on this position, I think. This is a lake, so it's not frozen. There still needs something. So, fire a shot in there. That surrounded him nicely. Now I can move up, hit this thing. This lake is actually frozen, so he will move out of there. That's bad news. And I still need enough units to cover myself. But first of all, I need to sort out the air situation. Let's see, he can move up 1. Or we get out of vision range. Huh. Can't reach. Let's send in the Air Force to clean out stuff. And we don't need to shoot down everything. It's good enough to damage them for the moment. But each Polycarpov that's down is already good. And especially the bombers I want to get rid of. So where's Helmut Land? I think he can do it. That's done. And I don't want to get in range of this thing, so I'll rather try to shoot him down. Didn't work. So those guys have a vision range of 1, so this might actually trap them. And let's see, do we have enough units to trap this guy without exposing myself completely? Nope. I think tank is fine here, because if this one removes, I can shoot him down. Here the name of the game pretty much is defense all the way. This position already looks good. Wow, this is complete chaos. My head, I think, is about to explode, so he will move in here, so I don't want to expose myself completely. Like that. Like that. Now I don't have a unit that does not a ton of damage. But I think Kasha needs more experience. Then hopefully he goes down. Nice. So that removes their vision almost in the center. We still have him going on, but now I have a nice defensive setup around here with this flak. And then let's think about defense. So obviously I want to move back here. This is fine. Move back, move back, move back. Don't think they can break me in here. Rondorf is very tough, but I'm a little bit worried about this KV. So switching those two out could be helpful, but at the same time Let's keep him. Because you can't really switch units, so... in case someone comes crashing downwards. Move down. Move down. There could still be a lot of enemy air force around, so I'm not very keen on exposing Rudel. Ah, God. Get the artillery out of here. Get everything out of here. Here I have an open line of attack I don't like. So I might actually even withdraw a little bit more. Ah, this is a nightmare here. So now fighter traps. What do they actually see? Hi Lieutenant Joker. And so they see a lot around here. Those are all protected. Those are not. But they are protected. They can't see him. They see him. That's already a trap. Other than that, I don't think they even see something. And this is already a very damaged fighter also. Here I'm fine, a lot of artillery protection. I think I will actually try to defend those two. And move Rudel in here to full protection mode. So that's it, first turn. That was pretty complicated. I'm pretty sure it's even going to get worse next turn. But let's see, let's end the turn. Good stuff. Don't care about that. That's very efficient. Please don't move back. Now that's super terrible. Please move back. That's nice. Ambush, nice. So for now, a lot of stuff actually worked out. Not so happy about my Nebelwerfer. He is very often getting handed this short end of the stick. So now the question is, do we wanna try and defend this? This partisans we could also trap. But let's first think about the destruction we can do here. And I mean, getting rid of this KV I think is a good idea. least pinning him a little bit. Those partisans moving up, I don't care much because they are actually protecting me from more nasty stuff they are having. Let's see. I don't think I can surrender anything here. So let's try to make some good use of our new equipment. And probably even back up further here. Because this forest here is a death trap. We could use Ole Deer to get something done with this T-34. That's super experienced. We have a lot of mass attack bonus here. Don't think I need a lot of artillery down there, so yeah, I will get shot at, but probably they will go for the Romanian mountain unit again. So, one T-34 dealt with. Not sure if I even want to attack them here. Could even offer them the convoy as target. Air Force is not in sight. Here I probably want to send down a relief force, but not necessarily straight away. The best thing that can happen is force a surrender on another conscript, but don't think that's going to happen. Much more importantly, I want to get rid of their vision. Yeah, that was not very smart. But we have big tanks that can help us to deal with this. Extend our line a little bit. Blind them, and yeah. This is pretty safe. And I need some units to hold the line. But I can withdraw more, so it's not the end of the world. And yeah, getting rid of some of the units here I think is good. Those Kratchitsen are at high risk of dying if I send them downwards. So I don't like that. I want to simply force them back here, eliminate some of the conscripts. That denies them vision. That's good enough already. Back up. Get the Sturg in a more useful position. Back up. Move up, and now this is very defensible, and those Romanians, well, we can use them as bait later on. I will probably repair them. Make sure we have air cover going. Don't think we need to do anything around here for the moment, but it's super complicated. So it seems the likelihood of tank units going on this road is higher. So we'll just back up. Yeah, and actually, let's get a look around here. And that's a unit we don't have to deal later on. And those partisans attacking into my Krautschützen, I think, is fine. So then we have another heavy anti-tank unit. We already have one here, we have one here, so we will keep it on this side. Bolster air defenses. And bolster anti-tank defenses, because we already see some tanks coming our way. Yeah, keeping those Romanians, I think, is a good idea. We don't have vision, so let's make sure to stay protected. Build up air defenses. Not everything is protected perfectly. Drain his ammo. That was probably not worth it. But it denies them some vision, so now they can only see this unit in the center. But I don't want to move out. And I'm not sure if this offers defensive fire or not. Let's assume it does. Yeah, the movement speed here is atrocious. Move more into a protected environment, and then let's think about air defenses again. There will be an anti-aircraft cannon down there. Pretty sure of that. Nothing else I can do. Offer some protection. We might actually be able to trap something in here. This is all pretty protected. Let's do it like so. So, I think nothing else remains to be done. I have some vision down there. I will send one of the scouts north. Maybe I can help out with the situation there. So that's it. Pretty locked down. Yeah, going for the Romanians. Like that. Wow, that's bad. That was probably not worth it, but good enough. Nice trap. Don't know what they want to do here. Good. That sorts out the KV problem. Gives us back control and... well, surrenders. I don't think there are really options to do more surrenders here. But we can obviously shoot down another yak here. This still is tough to take out, but I will not expose my planes anymore. So let's see. If we deny them vision, this... yeah. Always getting crappy heroes. If we deny them vision up there, that's good enough. I want you. Gone. One problem solved. Push him back. This will once again deny them vision and allow us to move in here. So next, there will most likely be a fighter that's coming back. So this is a prime target, which is not a deal because I can't really cover it, but the conscripts won't see my defending fighter. But still, it's a problem. Hi Luxembourg. So we need an anti-tank unit to efficiently take him out. Kershaw will better send to safe, not Kershaw land. We will better send to safety. Partisans, they can keep coming back all day long. KV dealt with. Defend everything around here. Once again, force them back to give me some breathing room and, yeah, not annoy me. Kill off their vision. Ideally, we force this conscript back as well. So now they, didn't help because the pioneer here does all the spotting anyways. Supply. Form a new line of defense here. Those Romanians will give back some strength. That probably was a mistake, but I now have to defend him. This is a good defensive setup. This is a good defensive setup. I will send back the Kratschützen back as soon as possible. Offer them something to attack into again. This will stay and protect myself. Get some protection going here. Get some protection. Not getting him. But that's another yak down. This setup probably is fine, so we'll leave everything as is. A little bit worried about the tank counterattack from this side, so I will move over so we can finally break this ring of artillery. And other than that, I think everything is fine. I don't want to move in here. And this is going to take a little while. Let's see. Gebirgsjäger. Not sure why I will need them, but I probably will cover the forest here. The Romanians are doing a great job, by the way. This anti-tank unit is not in the best position. Yeah, draw fire. And snow, that's actually nice, because now, well, kind of nice. I know there's defending artillery in the back, so this will be a suicidal attack. Grab supplies. Well. Engineer down. Now about you. I really want you gone. That's another conscript down. Move back to safety. And simply try to trap something. Here the air attack didn't actually come. Force him back. Get rid of the conscript. Yeah. And use Grenadier to pressure this. Try not to get surprised from the north. Clear out the artillery threat. So that's done. Now I can't, sadly I can't move, probably. Let's see. Yeah, that's annoying. They will try to protect my tanks, but Schneider here might be out of luck. So at least we have a good defensive setup going. Yeah, that's so... They will once again go in here. Deleted. this is a nice position. I will keep that as is. Probably offer them something to attack into. And there's really nothing I can do. Just hope that I will survive this attack. And this is a little bit deceiving. But I think like this, I will be very well protected against all attacks. It's deceiving because they can actually walk onto this lake, and I can do nothing about it. So, too many units up here. But they already have a ton of tanks down here. I will go back into protection mode. Move down, protect everything around here. Still don't have an airfield. So next turn they can probably attack again. But I still need to do some refueling. Keep as is, they will get slowed down in the bog here. At least if there's an air attack, I want to be ready. I want to cover everything in here. That's good. That's good. I will leave this as is. I will leave this as is. And other than that, I don't think I can do anything. But this is yeah. Tranquilly, you're right. This scout car has, by the way, already a lot of stories to tell about killing tanks and other stuff. He is one of the all-time heroes. So that's it. Ah, we already have another one. Let's move this in. The Air Force is pretty much useless. So, well, I will have to make a first break very soon, but I want to see the next turn. Good. Good. Very good. Nice. Ah, he's seeing something now, but at least he didn't go for the tank. Ah, that's not good. Whew, but we live. We still live. It's turn 5, and I think high time for a break. And now I have to start clearing out those anti-aircraft cannons. But at least he is toast now, and then we can hopefully advance to take control of some of the locations in our back, just to avoid getting swarmed. No way around refueling here. But it's not that bad. We can force a surrender on one T-60 here. Can't bomb the T-34, but we can certainly trap him and maybe get rid of this gun. Or form a more defensive line, still going back one notch, letting them close up to us. Getting out of range of this thing, basically. Yeah, grab supplies. And I'm not sure if it's safe moving down here. I think we'll have to make a dash for the south later on. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for now. So I will be back in a few minutes. But this has been a very tough fight so far, but damage taken is not extreme. I think we can live with that, even if we get more experience here and there. I think we will be totally fine. So I think the new pressure point will be this city. So like I said, moving back a little bit might be advisable. And once I've cleaned out this stuff, we can relocate the 8th Division to face to the other side or to face towards the south. Not sure if I want to send Oledier up here, just to make sure there is nothing lurking here, because I don't want to get BT spammed in the end. So yeah, we'll see about that. Anyways, see you in a few minutes, and thanks for watching so far. Bye.